So, I guess I decided to make part 2. This time, I will not be doing it alone. And this time, I know what's gonna try and kill me. At least I know one of the things that's gonna try and kill me. That's not foreshadowing at all. Like always, I punched a tree, turned that into planks and a crafting table, and I don't know, whatever that was. I put a crafting table next to a crafting table, and mine down. I'm actually recording this with Void, as you can see, coming out of the cave right now. The cave that we dug. I decided to try and tackle him with the crawling button. And I decided to tackle a sheep anyway. Woodchick got killed, you know? I decided to get more wood and stuff. Look around, try to look for some animals and wood. Anyway, I'm also looking for a place to live. I kill some animals and stuff, some farms, and I see that ruined portal, and I'm like, oh, damn, I can't turn this opportunity down. Anyway, I checked out the ruined portal. I got like a spoon from it, a steel and flint. I got a steel and flint from there. So you know, I just decided to make my little campsite out here. I decided to make a campsite, you know, look across the forest and stuff. Everything's nice and peaceful, for now at least. Anyway, it gets darker. I decide to start cooking some food up on the campfire. And Void finds me. So I give him my junk, as all good friends do. After that I made a sword, which I later ended up regretting, using my 2 iron for a sword. But then we heard some noises coming from the forest, and this thing came out of the forest. Yeah, that thing chased us. Look at it. Anyway, that thing's actually called the Void Dweller. My friend Void, he just tried to kill him, and me. Anyway, after he despawned and made a very loud noise, we thought it was a good idea to, you know, put a wall up around this place. Keep us safe. It's a very useful wall, I might add. Anyway, yeah, that was... Turn the brightness off. That's what it actually looked like. It wasn't so bright. Oh, what am I saying? Anyway, after a little bit, we decided to leave that area. We didn't even take our wall with us, we just left. Now you can enjoy the nice little sped up boat ride down the river. We passed a zombie crypt, which we considered going down, but also realized it was not worth the risk. So we found this nice little river, this lake, and thought this was a great place to go. Yeah, we thought. Tried to get in the boat. Oh, that is cold. Yeah, this is Void's first time experiencing cold breathing, which is that guy, the red guy. you can see, is very much dead right now. Anyway, that's Can't Breathe. In the forest, standing under a tree. That is just creepy, bro. Anyway, I'm glad I got that actual, video of it. That's a pretty good video. I like it. Makes Void's death worth it. Anyway, after we got back, I decided to make a little dock. Maybe so that incident doesn't happen again, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I make the dock. I don't even know what type of wood type I used. It kind of looks like oak, sort of pale oak. Oh, there is fir log. Anyway, after I made the dock, I had a look at it for a second and I thought, it's probably missing something. Boats, It's not very useful without boats. So I added a bunch of boats. And then Void is just sitting on the dock, scared, not helping, just looking, asking for me to craft him some doors. We later found out doors were not very useful. We decided to start setting up a wall, cut some trees down. Yeah, so Void made this little bunker, so we don't have to deal with that red guy. Yeah. So this is where we spent the night, underground, underneath a tree. When you accidentally click shift when you're crafting. Yeah, I found that out the hard way. This wall doesn't end up helping us very much. But anyway, I have to lighten up the footage so you can actually see. This was actually a lot darker though. It's like kind of black. Yeah, the sped up version of the This is what we did when it turned night. Went into the bunker, placed a door down, and walked behind it. I just heard some nice little sounds. What am I doing right now? Looking around the bunker. Oh yeah, crafting torches. Get to light up that room now. Now I'm just gonna say it now, bro. That room, I regretted making that room. I deeply regretted making that room. I should have placed like 10 torches in there. Anyway, I proceed to make a stake pickaxe, because every good miner needs a stake pickaxe. And we slept. And that's pretty much it. Anyway, it's like day 3 or something, the 3rd day or something like that. I accidentally obliterate our wall with one axe. Yeah, that was not my fault. That was the vein mine mod, actually. Yeah, I thought our wall was a tree, apparently. This doesn't come back to haunt us at all. Anyway, I don't waste any time with fixing the wall, as you can see. Fixing the side that he doesn't come running at us from. Instead I fix the other side. Anyway, as you can see, he just sprinted through the knocked down wall, into the hole, past the doors that did not hold him back. And I don't even know how Void survived. You can see him, bro. You can see him just chilling on a ladder. I ended up rowing away, being the brave one and covering him up, burying him alive. Small problem is we don't exactly have a house anymore. But anyway, I ended up fixing the wall after that little incident. And there's actually a mod, a torch mod, which like makes torches burn out after a while. So I decided to add little campfires everywhere. Little magma blocks. Yeah. I turn around and I see the whole thing just being torched. It was a great idea. We decided to add a little overhang in case that red guy can climb. At the time we didn't know if he could climb or not, so, you know. Anyway, we grabbed some sweet berries and ran away. Finishing off the little details on the wall before it turns to night. Tried not to connect it to a tree this time, so I don't accidentally... Oh god. Yeah, you see that thing? I certainly did. Ooh. It was like the Mimicker or something. Bro, I was freaking out at this point, actually. I don't know if it was the Mimicker or Can't Breathe. I still can't tell. Anyway, I don't know why it didn't like come out of that little thing, but that's why I regretted making that door. A really big mistake, I'd say. Anyway, I somehow survived it. So, you know, I went down into the mine. I followed Void into the mine. The mining footage was actually really boring. We just did a little bit of like vein mining, corridor mining, I don't know, what do you call this? Strip mining? Yeah, that's what we did. But we got bored pretty quick, so, you know, we went up to the surface. At least we tried to. We run into this water cave, and, you know, sat in the water cave. I don't know what we were doing, but... Oh wait, yeah, we found a little structure in the water cave. Anyway, this is me trying to escape the water cave. Yeah, after I tried to escape, I realized there's no point. I'm gonna loot this dungeon. Although, there's like nothing in here. It was all bad stuff anyway. So, you know, I left. I went back up. Into the doors. Tried to leave this place again. You know, threw my junk into the corner of the room. Let Void collect it. Anyway, eventually we made it back up to the surface. And we came out right next to our house. Right in the middle of the river. Right where Void died. Yeah, right where he died the first time. Anyway, this is also a nice little video of, I don't know, a terrible sunset. Then I go back into our little hole. I still haven't blocked up that extra time. Going AFK and seeing Void doing this. Watching. Just watching, bro. What is he putting ladders on the wall now? Oh my god. Yeah. Anyway, that got boring. Eventually I got back, realized there was a giant hole in our wall. That's a bit of a security issue. You know? I got out in the middle of the night. Oh yeah, that's right, I remember this. The one who watches. Yeah, I didn't even realize he was on this Modpack. How many more dwellers am I gonna realize are in this Modpack? But anyway, I see this watching me. Now I look past the wall, you know what I say? I see another one. Look at him. He's just staring at the first guy. The first guy's staring at me. Oh yeah, now they're both staring at me. Oh, apparently not. Yeah, anyway. I don't know what was up with these guys. Maybe I'll make a part 3. With 3 people. Because, part 3. Maybe. We'll see.